Hey fellow YouTubers, it's Lauren, and today I have 3 funny stories to tell you guys, and one of them is not too funny, I feel bad about. So this is the excitement of the week. The 3 most embarrassing things that have ever happened to me. Number one. I went to get blood taken about 2 weeks ago at the hospital just for my regular physical at the hospital. So, I was sitting, waiting in the chair, playing Game Boy and stuff, just chilling out, trying to, be like, lady, I need my blood taken now. So I sat there for like 30 minutes, and then she finally came, and she's like, Miss Hunt. And so I walked in, I laid down, and I have a history of passing out when I get blood taken. So they strapped me in, actually, to my seat, put the needle in me, and so I don't know why I did it. I actually, looked at the blood. I don't know if you guys ever do that, but I should not have done that at all. But I did that, and actually I was fine with it for about 30 seconds. I was like, that's pretty cool. And I was telling the nurse, I'm like, you have a cool job. You can see people's blood and take it out of little needles, and I like that job. And then about 30 seconds later, she was upside down. And I asked, and it was actually really annoying and embarrassing, because I kind of started like drooping back in my chair, like I fell back. And I just went, I don't feel good. But you're upside down! And that's all I kept saying. I was delusional, like loopy. And it was so embarrassing. Oh my goodness. So, I kept talking like that and being like, the room is spinning, and I was scary. You don't want it. My mom was like freaked out. She was like, is this normal? And then the nurse, to make me feel even better, goes, sweetheart, darling, you're green as Elphaba in Wicked. You're green. And I was like, thank you, lady. Now I can feel so much better about how I look right now, not only what I'm thinking. So I'm sitting there, green as Elphaba apparently, and my arm is pounding, like the heartbeats in my arm, and everything's upside down, and I don't know what I'm saying, actually. So I'm kind of sitting there. They bring over a hospital stretcher bed, put me on it, put my head up, and put my feet out, take my shoes off, the whole 9 yards. And I'm just sitting there, like, oh my gosh, this is so funny. And I don't know what I'm saying. I'm out of it. And they bring me 2 like white containers, and the first thing the lady goes, darling, do you want grape juice or orange juice? I couldn't answer. My mom goes, she wants orange. So the next thing I know, orange juice is going down my throat, and they took ammonia, made me gag about 4 times, and stuck it right under my nose, like right here. It had to wake me up. Oh my goodness. So this is just a hint for everybody. When you get blood taken, darling, no, don't look at your blood, or you're going to have to get like pneumonia right here, and you're going to have a worst week ever because it sticks there. And then my other embarrassing time was actually my mom just got out of surgery, so I was at the hospital in the recovery, like 4-week checkup room, and I was in there for so long that I just fell asleep. And my grandmother was with me. Apparently, I kicked a book into a guy, an elderly guy, who just had surgery on his leg, and what do you know? The book landed right on the place where he just got surgery. It was a pretty big book, and I was unconsciously asleep this whole time. My grandmother couldn't help but laughing because it was just too perfect. She woke me up, and the poor, if you're watching this, I am so sorry. I made you broken again. I am so sorry. I love you. But anyway, I just kind of woke up, ran out. That's usually how it goes for me. I'm so embarrassed when things like that happen, so I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to break you again. And then we just met my mom in the car. And the last time was in 3rd grade. Oh, I'm so sad that was. Anyway, I was in 3rd grade and I was in the lunch line, and my crush was standing behind me, and it was pasta day. And I put a straw wrapper. I got a straw and I put the wrapper on the garbage, in the garbage, or I thought I did. And I curtsied to him when I saw him, like the Queen of England would. So embarrassing. I just was like, to you too, darling, to you too. And that whole like England accent too. I don't know what was up with me. I must have been delusional then too. But, and he just looks at me, he goes, Lauren. And I had to come closer and I'm like, what? What's wrong? What's wrong? Or actually I was like more like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Like in that England accent. But he goes, you have a straw wrapper on your butt. Oh my goodness gracious. Everybody laughed at me. Everybody. I grabbed my butt and ran to the bathroom. Oh my goodness. And I was in a dress and it was just not perfect. It was so embarrassing. But, so I really, the whole concept of this video, could you send me some embarrassing videos of you guys or just funny things? You know, things that are funny but they're embarrassing at the time, but you can always laugh about them later. I love them. I was watching this one on, it's called Charlie Bit My Finger. And actually my mom does a really good impression, but I can try. Ready? Charlie, you bit my finger, and it's still hurting. There's that English accent again, but I love that video. And there's one called Blood, and the poor little kid's like, blood, my brother's bleeding, blood. And it was so cute. But send me videos like that. I love them. They're so much fun. And just remember, mistakes can always be funny in the outrun or ending. Bye. Please send me some. I can't wait to laugh in a good way. Peace out.